Module 3 Probability. Probability means chance or possibility. It is called probability. Example, India may win the match here. So here either India will win the match or lose the match or draw the match here. Anything will be happen here. Second example, it may rain today or it may not be rain today. So possibility or chance either may be or may not be get the rain here. Third example, tossing up a coin. So when we will toss the coin, either we will obtain the head first or tail first. So it is called the chance here. Similarly, throwing up a dice. So possible results are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 here. So any one number will be obtained first here. Similarly, playing up the cards. So these are all examples for probability distribution. Random variables and probability distributions. Random variable is a variable whose values depends on chance here. Is called random variable, or it is also called stochastic variable or variate. Random variable is denoted by capital letter X, Y, Z, etc. and small letter X, Y, Z denotes one of its value. Example, tossing up a coin. So possible results are either head or tail. Tossing up a dice, possible results are 1 to 6 here. Random variable means set up all the possible values from the random experiment, or also we can use the example as in any match there are 3 possibility: win the match, lose the match or draw the match. Only these 3 things will be happens. Then types of random variable. First one is discrete random variable. So discrete random variable means it is an countable number of values. For example, tossing up a coin and observing the results. So possibilities are only 2. It is in countable number. Then number of children in a family. So it is also in countable number. The number of defective bulbs in a box is of 10. So it is also in countable number. So countable number is called discrete random variable. Then next one is continuous random variable. Continuous random variable means it contains uncountable number of values, is called continuous random variable. Example, the amount of sugar in a orange. So it is uncountable or unmeasurable. Conducting a survey on life of any electric bulb here. So it is also not possible to count its life here. Observing a pointer on speedometer or voltmeter. So it is also uncountable values here. So such types of example is called continuous random variables. Discrete probability distribution. If a random variable is discrete variable, that is countable number, its probability distribution is called discrete probability distribution. Suppose a discrete variable capital X is the outcome of some experiment. If the probability that capital X takes the values as small xi or pi, then it is denoted as p of xi is greater than or equal to 0 and summation of p of xi is equal to 1. So sum of all the possible result is always equal to 1 and this p of xi value is always greater than or equal to 0, then the function p of x is called probability function, and the set of values xi p of xi is called discrete probability distribution. And the function p of x is called probability density function, or it is shortly denoted as PDF, probability density function, or it is also called probability mass function, PMF. Then mean or average, it is denoted as mu. The mean of a discrete random variable capital X is an average of the possible values. So it is denoted as mu is equal to summation of xi into p of xi. This mean is also denoted as capital E of x, that is expectation of random variable x. So it is the formula for calculating the mean mu. Next one is variance. Variance means it gives the measure of how the data or the number will distributed itself about the mean, and formula for calculating variance v is summation of xi minus mu bracket square into p of xi, or v is equal to summation of x square I into p of xi minus mu square. Next one is standard deviation, that is SD. So standard deviation is the square root of variance, and it is denoted as sigma is equal to square root of v. Now by using the definition of mean, variance and standard deviation, we will solving the examples on these terms here. So first example, define the random variable and classify. Find the value of k such that the following distribution represents a finite probability distribution. Hence find its mean and standard deviation, and also find probability of x is less than or equal to 1. Second one, probability of x is greater than 1. Third one, probability of x value belongs to the interval -1 to +2. So here they are given the x and p of x value. We have to calculating mean, variance and standard deviation. So we know that the definition, probability of x value is greater than or equal to 0, and summation of sum of all the p of x is equal to 1 here. So summation of p of x means we have to adding all these k terms here. So k plus 2k plus 3k, 4k plus 3k, 2k, and plus last one is k, so which is equal to 1. So adding all these k terms, so which use the 16k, or k is equal to 1 by 16, so which use the value of k. Next one is mean mu. So I already know that the formula for mean mu is summation of x into p of x here. So we have to multiplying x into p of x here, that is -3 into k minus 3k, and k value is 1 by 16, so that is -3 by 16. Second one, -2 into 2k, that is -4k, and k value is 1 by 16, that is -4 by 16. So we will continuing the same term, we will obtain the value of mean mu is equal to 0. So simply have to multiply x into p of x, which use the mean mu. Then variance v. So formula is summation of x minus mu bracket square into p of x here. So substitute the value of x as -3 and mu value is 0. So minus 3 square is 9 into p of x here. So p of x is k and k value is 1 by 16. So 9 divided by 16. Then plus second term is x value is -2. So -2 minus 0 square, that is plus 8. So next one is x value is -2 minus 2 square is +4. So +4 into p of x. So p of x is 2 into 16. So which gives the 8 divided by 16. Third term is x value is -1. So -1 minus 0 square. So +1 into 3k. K value is 1 by 16. So 3 divided by 16. So finally we'll get it the value of phi as 5 divided by 2. Then standard deviation formula is square root of phi. So phi value is 5 divided by 2. Next one is probability of x is less than or equal to 1 here. So probability of x value less than or equal to 1. So see here we have to choosing x value is less than or equal to 1. So -3, -2 and -1. So these values are less than or equal to 1. We have to using first 3 terms here. So probability of x value is less than or equal to 1 means we have to using up to positive term. So 1, 0, -1, -2, -3. So all these values are less than or equal to 1 here. So we have to using first 5 terms here. That is p of 1 plus p of 0, p of -1, p of -2, p of -3. So p of -1, p of -1 value is 3k. So substitute k value as 1 by 16. P of 0, so 0 value is 4k, 4 into 1 by 16. So after calculating these result we will get it 13 divided by 16. Then next one is probability of x value greater than 1. So x value greater than 1 means we have to using last 2 terms, that is 2 and 3. So 2 and 3, these two numbers are greater than 1. So you have to using 2k and k and substitute k value as 1 by 16. That is p of 2 plus p of 3. P of 2, P of 3 is 3 divided by 16. Then last one is x value greater than -1 and less than or equal to 2. So x value greater than -1 means starts from 0 and x value less than or equal to 2 means you have to use up to 2. So there are 3 numbers 0, 1 and 2. So you have to calculating p of 0, p of 1, p of 2. 2, p of 0, p of 1, p of 2, which gives the 9 divided by 16. So p of 0 is 0 value, k is 3 by 16, 2 by 16. So which gives the 9 divided by 16. Next one is binomial distribution. So in any experiment will repeated n times. Here p denotes probability of success and q denotes probability of failure. Then the probability of x success and n minus x failure is denoted by p raised to x and q raised to n minus x. Therefore, the formula for binomial distribution is P of x equal to ncx p raised to x q raised to n minus x here. So x success and n minus x failure, and ncx weighs in each of these probability. Therefore the probability of x success is p of x here. So here we'll substituting x value as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to n times here. In probability, the probability of success plus probability of failure, their sum is always equal to 1 here. So you have to adding the success and failure result, which is equal to 1. You have to remember it this term here, p plus q equal to 1. Now the examples on binomial distribution. The probability that a pen manufactured by a company will be defective and is 0.1. If we choose 12 such pens, then we will finding the following. First one is exactly 2 pen will be defective. Second one is at least 2 pen will be defective. Third one is none will be defective. In problem, they will given the total number of defective pen here. So defective pen is 0.1. So it is denoted as p is equal to 0.1 here. Then we will require is q value. So q means again failure, but here they will not given the q value. By using the formula p plus q equal to 1, we will calculating the q value. So here we have to using the same formula, p plus q equal to 1 or q equal to 1 minus p. So if you substitute p equal to 0.1, which gives the q value, so q is 0.9. Then substitute these values in the binomial distribution formula. First problem is probability of exactly 2 pen will be defective. So 2 pen will defective means x is equal to 2. So total number of pens selected is 12. So n is equal to 12. So out of 12, 2 pen will be defective. 12 C 2. And we know that p and q value 0.19, 0.9. 12 minus x value is 2. So calculate these values by using the calculator. We'll get it 0.2301. Next one is probability of at least 2 pen will be defective. When the word at least will come, we have to denote this at least term as greater than or equal to. So you have to remember it, at least means greater than or equal to. So probability of x value greater than or equal to 2. So which is denoted as 1 minus probability of x value. So you have to transform this greater than or equal to 2 as less than 2. So probability of x is less than 2. So less than 2 means starts from 0. So p of 0 and p of 1. So these are the two number. Suppose if it is x is less than 4, then you have to write p of 0, p of 1, p of 2, p of 3, which gives the total 4 values. Now substitute x value as 0 and x value as 1 in the above formula, and after simplifying we will get the result as 0.341. Then last one is none will be defective, means all the 12 pens are in working condition. So it denotes that x value is 0. So again here substitute x value as 0, then simplify, we'll get the result as 0.2824. Second example, the number of telephone lines busy at an instant of time is a binomial variate with probability is 0.1, that is p equal to 0.1, that a line is busy. If 10 lines are chosen, so 10 means they will given the value of n. chosen at random, what is the probability that no lines are busy, at least 5 lines are busy, at most 3 lines are busy, all lines are busy? So now we'll calculating these terms one by one here. So here solution, here X denotes the number of telephone lines busy. By data or in example they'll given the value of P as 0.1 and again use the formula P plus Q equal to 1, which use the Q value as 0.9 and N is equal to 10. So formula for binomial distribution, here substitute P, Q and N values, then starts these terms one by one. So first one is probability of no lines is busy, means all the 10 lines are in working, therefore X is equal to 0. So substitute X equal to 0, so you'll get it 0.3487. Second one, probability of at least 5 lines are busy. So again the word at least is denoted as greater than or equal to 5, or it is once again denoted as 1 minus probability of X value less than 5. So less than 5 means starts from 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So totally these are 5 terms here. So substitute X equal to 0, X equal to 1, X equal to 2, 3 and 4 in the above formula and simplify, we will get it the result as 0.0218. Third one is at most 3 lines are busy. So at most 3 means you have to start from 0, 1, 2 and 3. So whatever the number they given up to these number you have to repeat here. Suppose they given up to 6 here, 6 lines, at most 6 lines, then you have to write P of 0, P of 1 up to P of 6 here. Then once again substitute X value as 0, X equal to 1, X equal to 2, X equal to 3, 1 by 1 in the above formula and simplify, we will get it 0.9863. And last one is probability of all lines are busy. So all the 10 lines are busy means X is equal to 10. So substitute X equal to 10 in this formula, which gives the result as 0.1 raised to 10. Second type is Poisson distribution. In Poisson distribution, N number is very large. N means sample which is very large or near to infinity, and probability of success, that is P, is very small or it is close to 0. Then this P is, then the Poisson distribution is given by P of X equal to m raised to x e to the power minus m whole divided by x factorial. So here m denotes the mean and its formula is m is equal to np. So this formula is called Poisson distribution. Now the examples on Poisson distribution. First example in Poisson distribution, 2% of the fuses manufactured by a firm are found to be defective. Find the probability that a box containing 200 fuses, in these 200, first one is no defective fuses, second one is 3 or more than 3 defective fuses, third one is at least 1 defective fuses. Now the solution. Probability of defective fuses, that is denoted as P. So in the problem they will given the defective fuses P equal to 2%. So percentage means in terms of 100 and it is denoted as 2 divided by 100, which gives 0.02, and total number of fuses are 200. So n is equal to 200. Now required is m value. M means mean. We know that the formula for mean. So m is equal to n into p. So substitute the value of n and p. 200 into 0.02, which gives the 4. So substitute this m equal to 4 in Poisson distribution. So 4 raised to x e to the power minus 4 divided by x factorial, and calculation of e to the power minus 4 is e to the power minus 4, or it is also denoted as 1 divided by e to the power 4, and approximate value of this e or exponential is 2.718 raised to 4. So after simplifying it, e raised to minus 4 value become 0.0183, or otherwise in calculator you will directly get the value of e raised to minus 4 as 0.0183. So put these values in this formula. First one is no defective fuses, means all the fuses are in good condition, therefore x is equal to 0. So substitute x equal to 0 in this formula and simplify, we will get it 0.0183. Second one is 3 or more defective fuses. So 3 or more means it is denoted as x is greater than or equal to 3, and again convert this greater than or equal to 3 as 1 minus probability of x is less than 3. Suppose if it is 7, then you have to write 1 minus probability of x is less than 7. Now write x is less than 3 as starts from 0. So p of 0 plus p of 1, p of 2. So totally 3 values. Then substitute again x equal to 0 in this formula, x equal to 1, x equal to 2 in this formula, and simplify, we'll get it the answer as 0.7621. Last one is at least one defective fuse. Again at least means denoted as x is greater than or equal to 1, or 1 minus probability of x is less than 1. So x is less than 1 means value is 0. So substitute x equal to 0 again in this formula, and we will get the answer as 0.9817. Second example on Poisson distribution. Alpha particles are emitted by radioactive sources at an average rate of 5 in an 20 minutes interval. So average rate means they will give us the value of m as 5 at the time 20 minutes. Using Poisson distribution, find the first one is 2 emissions, second one is at least 2 emissions in 20 minutes interval. So already we know that the value of m is equal to 5. So directly substitute m equal to 5 in Poisson distribution. So m raised to x is 5 raised to x, e to the power minus m value is 5 whole divided by x factorial. Then first example is 2 emission. So 2 emission means x value is 2. 5 square e to the power minus 5 divided by 2 factorial. We will get the answer as 0.0842. Second one is at least 2. So again at least 2 is denoted as x is greater than or equal to 2, and again rewrite this greater than or equal to 2 as 1 minus probability of x is less than 2. Starts from 0, p of 0 plus p of 1. So these are the two numbers, x is less than 2. So substitute x equal to 0 and x equal to 1 in this formula. We'll get the answer as 0.9596.